Greetings folks, the good Sir Knight here. I have a quick vlog update since I haven't done one of these in a few weeks, maybe a month or so. It's been a while. I wanted to catch up on a few things I've been up to lately, other than college and ridiculous amounts of paperwork. So, first and foremost, as you might recall, Redbeard had an MP5. And now, I have his MP5. Now, he was selling it because he was trying to get a new gun. So, what he did was, he put this custom UMP45 stock on the back, as opposed to an MP5 one. And it used to actually shake, but I put some tape up in here, so that's resolved. And I also put a flip-to-side sight on it, so that it can be used with the aim point. So that's pretty cool. So it's only a 3x zoom, but going from the quick green dot and then being like, guy a bit farther in the open, since this has more range than my MP7, click this on down, and you can sight in. And it's an SMG, but since the barrel length is significantly, well, I don't even think it's all much longer than the MP7, but the accuracy is a bit better to be an electric gun, so it's unofficial sniper. But yeah, so it comes with two different types of mags. These simple 30 rounders, and then there's the 48 straight mags that actually link together, so they don't fit in the mag pouches as well, but you can link 3 of those together and then 3 more in the dump pouch. Now, fun thing, although these magazines are plastic and super lightweight, the gun itself appears to be predominantly metal. It has a good amount of weight to it, so a little heavy, so the trade-off is definitely now your gun weighs a ton, but your magazines are light, whereas the MP7 weighs nothing, but all the steel mags added together give it all the weight, so fair trade-off. I like it. So yeah, MP5. Oh yeah, the battery is also, since it used to go to the original MP5 stock, the wires are rerouted to the foregrip little hand area, so since it's a pain, it gets crowded in there with the type of battery it's using. What I might do is get one of the fake PEC lasers that serves as a battery compartment, drill a hole in here and run the cable out through it, and run that into the battery compartment on the side. Make attaching and detaching the battery significantly easier, less of a hassle, and it'll be out of the way on the left side. So I'll take the flashlight off the MP7 whenever I switch between the two, and keep my combat flashlight on the side. So, yeah, MP5. There's also used to be a electric blowback, but a lot of moving parts, a lot of small moving parts particularly, tend to break, so it's been swapped out with a normal gearbox. So no more blowback, but you can still see the spring in there, so I might cover this with something just to keep it from being exposed and open to the elements. So, MP5 aside, let's move on to, second on the topic of weapons, my green laser came. It hasn't been sighted yet, but as you can see outside of the, you got the fire hog I mounted on here to make it louder in the strobe light, on the bottom here we have a laser. So, simply put, it's got the little pigtail wired to the hand grip, and bam, laser. So I'll probably end up using this more for, since I have the red dot sight, CQB is fine, but for designating where targets are out and behind other bunkers, it could be like, well, there's the wood bunker over so-and-so, and it's like, well, which one exactly? Like, oh, laser, that one, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And the rest of the team will be able to see it and identify that there is, in fact, an individual over there. So that's where we need to direct fire. So, nice attachment. I was going to initially mount it on the left side here, but then it causes the, the X-axis to have configuration issues depending on how the laser links in with the BBs out the barrel, because they're not 2 lines directly on top of each other. They have to intersect at some point, so occasionally you'll shoot too far right or too far left. So putting it down here on the bottom like so. Oh yeah, there's another thing. This is slightly below the barrel, so you have a diagonal issue going on for shooting. So that was no good. So putting it directly under the barrel, all the elevation issues is up and down, just with like using the red dot. So yeah, unless it's being used using it at point blank, you're not really using the sights. You're going off of natural feel and everything. And you're like, there's a guy, pop. There's a guy, pop, pop, pop. So yeah. Well, I mean, muscle memory and everything, so all in all, it's a nice addition. It gives me a fun, I like green, personally, in case you can tell, so green, laser, amazing. I'll probably get calibrated down at Spark in the near future, so something to do. So the MP7, yes, looking fancy. Outside of that, we, as the team of the Iron Tigers, were in a magazine. Well, at least those of us who made it to Operation Okinawa. So the magazine is a survivor. Is it Beimasu? Beimasu, you know, something like that. Anyway, the magazine looks like this. So yeah. And it sells for about $10, so 980 yen. A little under $10 actually. But our friend Kasumi, who's located right next to Redbeard. Yeah, so Kasumi there in the blue, she actually wrote the article and everything. She was down there. So I appear in it 2 times, and Redbeard appears in it quite a bit. So I'm down here. If you follow the Facebook feed I got going, it's a bit easier to see. But there's me with my grenade launcher. And down over here, you've got, not that one, over that way. Yep, there we go. You've got Redbeard doing the medic game they did. And let's see, skipping on, you have, there's Kasumi doing the pilot game. Let's see, there we go. The Black Hawk Down pilot game is actually fun. Oh, you have Takamine-san, the guy at Sacom Works. He's building my Good Sir Night patch. He's right there. So Takamine-san, awesome guy. Let's see. There's Jahanan-san. Jahanan-san there, dressed up as Haji. He actually works at Spark as well. And speaking of Spark, aka Airsoft 97, there is the owner Kyuna-san with Kasumi. Their little interview. And maid girl. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's me. And this text right here, with me doing my little booty dance and Naked Love and Redbeard behind me, says, in this little text, it says, the super friendly Iron Tigers team. So yeah, pretty awesome. So yeah, that's the game, the 2 guns. And also, I saw this not too long ago. I couldn't winnow the one machine, but we got a few of these. Adorable fat Shiba. I'm sure it's from it might be from a manga or something, but it's a Shiba, and it's a big fatty, and it's adorable, so got that, pretty cool. So I'm actually rendering a video, because we went to the Carroll Field outside Kidden the other weekend, and we tried using 3 cameras, myself, Redbeard, and Gojira. Well, Gojira's GoPro, despite being an awkward shaped square that's pretty easy to identify, actually runs at about 59, 60 frames per second. Whereas I think our contours, both myself and Redbeard, contours we usually run are about maybe 45, between 30 and 45 frames per second. So noticeable difference. Well, with my free software I'm using to render everything, trying to get the audio matched up was a pain, because it'll try to synchronize the 60 and the 45 frames all in one go. So trying to play both videos together to listen into the audio so that I could link them up, yeah, it would have random little pauses every few words like that. So frustrating, yes. But what I'm gonna do, because there's a bunch of additional editing I have to do, is this is gonna take about 2 hours to render. Then I'm going to add a small bit to the intro, because it's gonna be hilarious, and then all the minor censorship issues, so that it's all nice, hunky-dory, and family friendly, because we're a family friendly channel now, yes. So making it family friendly is important, and it wasn't really bad. We did pretty good, so there's not a lot of editing to do. But Condor, aka Condorp belt, decided that since it's a cheap little plastic buckle, it would betray me. So on a nice little dash to cover, my belt popped up, my pistol slid down my leg, and it became a dead weight, so I had to roll into the bunker and fix it. And well, that's an issue. I immediately, same day, went online to Amazon. I was like, I need a belt with metal buckles that doesn't suck. Got a few recommendations, read a bunch of reviews, and ordered one. But in the meantime, since we have to go do training and stuff tomorrow, I need a belt. So I'm bringing back the old school classy with my Black Hawk dump pouch and my pistol mount. Oh, this is old school Alice clip compatible. I have my compass in here. So yeah, this is my temporary solution until the new belt comes in. So I think that's just about everything. Got a new pair of gloves. I might have to cut the fingers off. There are actually some worn-in Blackhawk gloves, and they remind me of Serious Sam 3, to be honest. They're pretty gnarly, so I might use these, but I'm probably going to stick with my Folkley cut finger black armored knuckle gloves. They're just really comfortable, and that dexterity makes it a lot easier to get in pockets and grab magazines and everything. These are just slightly less dexterous, we'll say. Probably not a big deal. I mean, honestly, the full finger protection would be really useful in a more realistic scenario, but for the sake of airsoft, these work just fine. So, yeah, that's about everything I had. I changed up my rig maybe 2 or 3 times already, so it changes a lot. I can give you guys a quick preview. Oh, yeah, there was one more thing I wanted while I was grabbing this. I got my brother, who was a scout sniper, sent me a care package. So I took my ProTech helmet here with my lovely alpaca and googly eyes. I took out the center pad because you'll remove it to put the swordings on anyway. So I take the center pad out to put the swordings in, and it always fit kind of funky. And I would normally wear a medium, but to make room for the swordings, I got an extra large. So to make things work a bit better, I replaced the center pad entirely with see, I don't think you can really see them. Yeah, these super luxury pads my brother sent me. So I also put some on the sides, and there's one directly in the center. So if you take out this center pad and these 2 side pads, actually you might be able to maneuver the side pads at an angle. When you put it on, it'll fit comfortably over your swordings. Now without swordings, the 2 side pads give it a better stability for side-to-side movement. So it actually fits a lot smoother, feels a bit better, not as much shaky shake. So that was cool. And as far as the plate carrier, the main change I made was, other than the addition of the admin pouch here, which is pretty nice, from Tactical Tailor, I put like an extra, was it the 511 magazine pouches. So there's 2 of those, so 4 mags on the very front, 3 right behind that, and kill light. Kill light's detachable too, so anyway, with your buckles. I don't know if these are as popular as they should be. I haven't seen a lot of them, but these are actually pretty amazing for small random things. Right side, glow stick pouch and knife, IFAK in the back, and on the left side, the triple pistol mag pouch. Although I only have one extra pistol mag that goes here, so the second one's the Leatherman, and the third one is the Spyglass. And then an extra pouch right here. For no particular reason, I might put a grenade in it. But yeah, so a few modifications make life a bit easier. And so yeah, that's about everything I want to share with you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. There's the Facebook page always going, so a bunch of random thoughts and fun things. If you need to message me, YouTube does not tell me when I get new messages. So if you send messages to my Facebook page, significantly easier. Same name, same picture, so hopefully Takamine-san will get my patches out soon so I can actually have something a bit more fancy, official looking. So, yeah, one of my friends started his own comic strip page on Facebook. I might share a few of those and probably give him a shout out in the near future. I think it was Cool Bean Productions or something. It's interesting. He actually put in a lot more quality and time into it. So it's his baby. Hopefully it works out. But yeah, I'm nearing about 14 minutes and 10 seconds, so I'm going to punch out. I'm going to finish this video. And you guys take care. Stay chivalrous.